this in your calculator, what do you get? 21.06. How do I get what? That's fine. This is as round as we get. How do you? I did x times 1. Are you with me? All right. Now, I want everybody to go ahead and do the next problem. Review it and try it. Using sine, cosine, and tangent. Did this one is because it's written a different way. So this becomes, this is my H, the other side is my A, this gets an O. Is everybody with me? So this becomes, I have values for A and H, which is cosine. Cosine of what degree? 13 is equal to 50 over x. Yes. You highlight the angle. The side across from the right angle is always your H. You with me? The other side that is highlighted is always your A. The no, which is not highlighted, no, gets an O. Yes. No, they should be exactly where I have it. All right. So, if we put it over 1, watch what this is. This is why we did this, because it's a little different. Always start with the one that has the x. This would be x cosine of 13 is equal to 1 times 50, which is 50. Now, this also, when I have it like this, what do I need to do? Divide by the cosine of 13. Now, some people remember this as, what's the answer to this, first of all? What's the answer to this? 51.3. Now, some people remember this, and some of y'all might want to write this down if you're not remembering what it is. If the x is at the top, all you have to do is swing the 35 over to the other side. Is everybody with me? If the x is at the bottom, you do a switch. So, let me give you an example. Here's my example. This is not a problem, it's an example. Sine 50 is equal to x over 15. Do you see the x is in the numerator? If the x is in the numerator, everybody just watch. Watch. You're swinging this over to the front. So this becomes 15 sine 50 equals x. Okay? Now, what if x is in the denominator? I'm giving you the same problem. I'm just going to put the x in the denominator. Is everybody with me? Whenever the x is in the denominator, you are going to switch these two. Is everybody with me? And when I mean these two, I mean this whole thing. So this becomes x is equal to 15 over sine of 50, which is what we're doing when we're dividing by both sides. Okay? One's a multiplication, one's a division. All right, moving on. I want everybody to look. Now we're done with the review. I want everybody to turn to the back and copy 16 down. If the x is in the numerator, you're multiplying. X is in the denominator, you divide. Everybody copy number 16 down and tell me, once you copy it down, do not say it out loud. I want you to think about what is the difference here compared to the other ones we've been doing? Do not call it out. Number 16. I just want you to tell me think to yourself and say, what is the difference? Think to yourself. Now, talk to your neighbor and tell them what is the difference between this problem compared to the other two problems that I've had. I need everybody to talk. All right, what's the difference here? We don't know the angle here, do we? Do we know two sides? We don't know the angle. Okay, so we're doing this the same concept. We are still going to highlight the angle they're talking about. Granted, we do not know what that angle is, but we can highlight it anyway and do our OH and A. We do not know what that angle is, but we're going to highlight it anyway. Go ahead and put your OH and A in there, everybody. Circle what you have values for and tell me what ratio am I going to use. Sine, cosine, or tangent. Do not call it out. Sine, cosine, tangent. I want you to put your OH and A. Tell me, and then highlight the ones, circle the ones we have values for. And then tell me to yourself, sine, cosine, or tangent. Make sure you have that. Once you have it, look up here. I put OH and A up here. Here's the right angle. That's your H always across from the right angle. This is going to be your A because it's... All right, so I have values for O and I have values for H. Is everybody with me? All right, now, everybody said side. So we're still doing the same concept. The side of Y. I do not know the angle. You have to put something there. Because if you put it in your calculator, put side and hit enter in your calculator, you're going to get an error because you do not have anything to say the side of what. Yes. How come it's on cost? Which ones do I have values for? O and H. This is your thing you have to remember. You need to write it on your paper every time. Is everybody with me? Now, Ms. Robinson, since I use it O and H, do you see which one uses O and H? O and H is side. If I had A and H, then I would use cosine. Okay? Now, the sine of Y is equal to 10 over 36. Now, if I was to get, listen, if I was to get Y by itself, okay, and this is about to be an Algebra 1 thing that you all probably don't remember. If I was to get Y by itself, I need to divide by sine, correct? All right, but I do not have a value for sine. So whenever I need to bring something from the numerator that was an exponent to the denominator, numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator, it was because of a negative exponent. So that's what we're using here. So anytime you do not have the angle, all you're doing is a special thing in your calculator, and it's called the inverse of the sine ratio. So what it's going to be is going to be y is equal to, and I'm going to show you what it is. All right. So anytime you do not have the angle in your calculator, you have to hit sine inverse, cosine inverse, or tangent inverse. Now, if you look at your calculator and look above sine, you would see this right here. Does everybody look on their calculator and look above the word sine? So you're going to have to, in your calculator, you're going to have to use second, sine, and then you're just going to put, it gives you parentheses already, and then you're just going to put 10 divided by 36 and hit enter. And you should get 16.1. So the angle is equal to 16.1. So anytime you do not know the angle, you have to hit second sine, second cosine, or second tangent. That's the only other thing there is to it. Now, let's look at number, pick a number on here for us to do. 24 I heard. We're on the back. 24, beautiful. Don't erase this, but go ahead and copy number 24. Go ahead and copy it. Go ahead and do sine, cosine, and tangent. Here we go. Well, I got, what are we doing, 24? $20, $42. All right. So I have a value for, oops. I have a value for HAO. Remember, you have to highlight the angle that I'm talking about. A and H, that gives you cosine of y is equal to 20 over 42. Now, because I don't know the angle, it becomes cosine inverse of 20 over 42, which equals what? 61 point what? 5. All right, what I need you to do is I need you to look at your, where did it go? I need you all to count in your room, in your desk, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Figure out who's going to be number 1, who's going to be number 2, who's going to be number 3, who's going to be number 4. Number 7. All right, here we go. This is HAO. I have a value for O and A. So this becomes, this is number 7, cosine of cosine of 26 is equal to x over 20. When I cross multiply, these two are going to be multiplied together. So it becomes 20 cosine of 26 is equal to x. Now, real quick, because I don't want to hear an excuse I don't have a calculator at home. Everybody get out your phone, especially if you have an iPhone. Get it out so you understand how to do this at home. If you have your lock on, you need to take the lock off. That keeps it upright. Then I need you to go to the calculator section. Those of y'all who do not have an iPhone should have a calculator on it, and you just need to turn it to a scientific calculator. Oh, when you turn it to the side, Wow, look what happens. You get one that looks like this. Good. All right, now listen. Everybody listen. This is how you put it in your calculator. Are you ready? We're going to take this problem right here. You're going to hit 20 times. Now here is where the difference comes in when you're using this calculator. You hit 20 times. Listen, you have to hit 26 cosine. Enter. And your answer should be Did you hit enter? You did not press enter. 17.97. Cosine enter. Now, if, ladies and gentlemen, let's just change it around real quick. Let's say that you needed to do this. Cosine inverse of 1/2. You need to put in your calculator 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2. Mine's not trying to turn sideways. 1 divided by 2. And do not hit it. You can hit enter, I think. Why is mine not trying to turn sideways? It is. All right, 1 divided by 2. I need to come over here to yours. 1 divided by 2, hit enter. And then to get the sine cosine inverse, it is, where's the second button? Oh, yes. Thank you. You hit 1 divided by 2. 1 divided by 2, hit enter. Hit the second button, which is underneath the parentheses. And then you should get the sine, cosine, inverse, and all that. You should get 78.4. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 divided by 2, enter. And then you have to hit the second button and this. You should get 59.99999. Did you use cosine? Oh, wait. Did I do something wrong? I got 30 for this. 60. No, just hit enter. Yeah, you don't have to hit enter. Once you hit that second cosine, you don't have to hit enter. Yes, those that need to go, need to go. The rest of y'all, we're going to finish these problems. Are you with me? I don't know why mine won't turn over. Get off this text. Just because I let you use your calculator for 2 seconds. All right, what was the answer to this one we said first? 78? 17.97. All right, what was another problem we had to do? Number 8. Those of y'all who have to do number 8. Good luck, y'all. Those of y'all who have to do number 8. It's going to look like this. All right. Those of y'all who have number 8, looks like this. Oh, whoops. This is your H, A, O. You have values for H, you have values for O. So this should have been sine of 9 is equal to O over H. Is everybody with me? This is number 8. If you didn't have to do number 8, you don't need to write it down. I'm just going through them all, okay? So this one, if you notice, I have to switch them because the X is at the bottom. Is everybody with me? So this becomes X is equal to 7 divided by sine of 9. And in your calculator, that should give you 44.7. Now, what was the other problems I had to do on this page? 11 and 12. All right. 11 looks like this. 48, X, and 37. This is H, A, O. I have values for A and H. Again, you don't need to write all of these. Wait till your problem comes up. So this becomes the cosine of 48 is equal to X over 37. If you notice, they're both numbers. There is no X right here, right? So that means I multiply them. 37 cosine of 48 equals X. And your answer for this one, cosine 48, is 24.75. Is everybody with me? Did I lose anybody? All right, number 12. This is 18, 37, and X. I'm highlighting. This is H, A, O. I have a value for O and A. So I need to use tangent. Tangent of 18 is equal to 37 over X. If I look at these two, I have an X there now. Is everybody with me? So I need to divide or switch them. So this becomes X is equal to 37 divided by tangent of 18. And you should get 37 divided by tan 18, 113.8. Okay? Is that right? Yes. Now, on the back side, what did I have? Here we go. I have 25, 26, 27, and 28. Good. All right, 25. I want y'all just to see the difference. 25. We're doing the same concept. Here it is. This is H, A, O. I have a value for O and H. So which one am I going to use? O and H. Sine. Sine of I don't know is equal to 16 over 32. So I need to do sine inverse of 16 over 32. And your answer should be 30. Next one. Highlight again. H, A, O. I have values for A and H. So which one am I using if I have A and H? Which one? Everybody should be able to tell me that. Cosine. So the cosine of I don't know is equal to 4 over 9. So this becomes cosine inverse of 4 over 9, which is 63.6. Okay. Next one. That was 25, 26, 27. Those of y'all who have 27, here it is. H, A, O. Values for O and H. So it's going to be sine of I don't know is equal to 18 over 24. Sine inverse of 18 over 24. You only use sine inverse if you don't have the angle. Perfect. 48.59. And 28. 12, 5, y. Here's my angles. I have a value for O and A. Which one uses O and A? Andy, are you with me? Uh-huh. Tangent of y is equal to 12 over 5. Tan inverse, 12 over 5. Is 67.38.